Hey everybody, iheartmovees here, and it's time for me to give my thoughts and reactions to Sony's E3 conference. For me, Sony won E3 hands down. If only for Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15. And yes, you heard that right, Kingdom Hearts 3 has finally been announced. I couldn't believe it myself, I pretty much freaked out when I saw it live, but it is coming finally. It'll be on the PS4 and the Xbox One. And then we also have Final Fantasy 15, which used to be Versus 13. There's a whole story. I guess the development expanded a while back, and they switched the name to 15 for this. People, I guess, saw that coming, but well, I'll take it. They showed off Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. That'll be on the PS3 and 360. That'll be the last Final Fantasy game for current gen consoles, I believe they mentioned. So that right there, Sony won hands down. They did also show off the PS4, very very sleek design. Only $400 actually. And also real quick here, I'm on the IGN site just for some quick notes about the conference, a couple of things they announced there and everything. Sony, big slap in the face to Microsoft there with no DRM or protection on used games or anything. You can trade freely back and forth. And they did also mention this is the one little problem I have. The PS Plus is now required for online gaming. I'm totally okay with that actually. It's just I mean, you pay for Microsoft for Xbox Live anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Just a real minor thing there. And the video PlayStation posted about how to share games was unbelievably hilarious. That's a slap in the face right there. But yeah, I mean, they showed off other games there too, of course. But for me, I don't even really care. They showed off. You see their Infamous Second Son, Killzone Shadowfall, Mad Max, and also here's another game that interested me. The Order 1886. They showed off just a little quick trailer there for it. Of course, I think it takes place in London. And these four people were in a cabbie, I believe it was, or carriage, whatever it was, in London, obviously. I'm assuming middle of the night. This is just from my own memory. And then they get out, and apparently, at least from what I saw, they had these really cool futuristic weapons, and they were fighting off werewolves, which looked awesome. So be on the lookout for that later on. But anyway, back to the more important stuff, in my opinion. Kingdom Hearts 3. Sora in HD looks ridiculous. Like, the game in general looked awesome. They just showed like a minute clip. Sora on the Destiny Islands with a really cool looking Keyblade. And then also in Twilight Town, fighting off a huge swarm of shadows, which looked amazing. That's now in development. No idea when it'll be out. Maybe 2014, maybe 2015, something like that. That one won't be out for quite a while yet, but at least we know of it. They'd also mentioned for Final Fantasy 15 how they want to have that become like a full series, kind of, or at least have a couple sequels with it there. I'd be okay with that. And they showed off a really high-tech looking demo for 15 with I believe they're using the new Luminous engine, I believe it is. So that looks pretty good there. Be on the lookout for that later. What else did they mention? Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn, online. That'll also be on the PS3 and PS4 coming out here later. So that's cool there. I used to play 11 a while back, and that was pretty fun. I've heard 14 was also really good. So I might hop on that later. Might get on board with that. I don't know. Anything else really to go over? Oh yeah, with the PS4 in general, they had mentioned some sort of like cloud system thing that you can have, like your PS. Well, for one thing, your PS Plus membership. If you have one right now, it'll carry over to the PS4 and all that. So the one account you'll have will be good for your PS3, PS4, and your PS Vita. Speaking of which, they did show off a little trailer for Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD. They actually showed some battles in 10. Didn't show any battles for 10-2. So I think 10's coming along farther than 10-2. I think what I heard before, 10 was like 80% done or 70% done. 10-2 was 65%, something like that. So that's that there. I had to imagine 10 is close to being done if they're able to show off actual battles. So be on the lookout for that. It's still coming out in 2013 as well. So yeah, we'll see how that goes with that. I will definitely be getting those, both 10 and 10-2 on the Vita, and the combo pack for the PS3. Obviously, there's no way I can pass that up. Anyway, back to the whole cloud saving thing or whatever. From what I heard, I guess they'll gonna have an expanded PS3 library to play games on your Vita. I think that's from what I gathered when they mentioned that. I can't remember like for certain. But yeah, they were talking about that I think later on in the conference, and I think that's if I gathered that correctly. I don't remember for sure, but that's just a little thing there. But yeah, Sony definitely won E3 hands down. That just for me, A plus 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 rating just for Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3. Mainly for Kingdom Hearts 3. We've been waiting for that since Kingdom Hearts 2, which came out in 2006, I believe. But it was well worth the wait. Yeah, my reaction, I was watching like, oh, okay, just a little trailer for the HD 1.5 remix. And I was like, okay, they're showing off each game in order. It's like, okay, this looks pretty cool. And then we see Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm just like, what? I pretty much lost it. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, finally on the way. Like I said, might be 2014 till we see it. If I had to guess, maybe late 2014, early 2015. And I mean, that's gonna take a while. But hey, we know it's coming out, so it's well worth the wait for me. Um, they'd also mentioned, what else did they mention? Well, the whole thing with Kingdom Hearts 3 putting on the Xbox One. Some people weren't a fan of that. I don't actually mind. That can open up a whole group of people to the Kingdom Hearts series because, of course, it's been all PlayStation the series has been so far. So I think getting it over to the Xbox will bring a ton of people over to have them be fans of it, and I think that can do great for the series. I really do. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, they showed us some other stuff there. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, I mean, Sony overall still did very, very well. Especially also they slap in the face to Microsoft because, I mean, that's just hilarious. It's unbelievably hilarious how they pulled that off. But anyway, yeah, that wraps up Sony's conference. What else is there left to do? I'll do Nintendo here. What else is there? I mean, I could do EA and Ubisoft, but I mean, I only really care for the big three: Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo there. So there you go. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any more info actually than what I went over today, please let me know because I don't think I covered everything that Sony showed off. I tried to give just a real broad update in my thoughts on everything there. I know I focused mainly on Kingdom Hearts 3 and 15. But yeah, if there's anything else I missed, just let me know. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for my Nintendo reactions. This has been iHeartMovees signing off, guys. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.